So you can see here, this gate is here and basically padlocked open. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but really not very clear and potentially dangerous. There's a lot of areas where it's basically destroyed. Case in point, right here. And this, we're like just meters from the entrance. This part's felled as well. More gaps here. Giant gap here. This part's felled as well. Right here. This wood looks rotted. I mean, the city looks like they've marked it to be repaired, but nothing's happening. Here as well. And another big entrance that's open. So you can walk straight through both sides. Code of conduct sign, which is nice, but again, basically wide open. See here, there's a big opening here that's completely whipped open. This gate's completely, there's a hole in the bottom of this gate and really serves no purpose. And you're supposed to walk along this trail here, but basically that can actually come out here, and which our dogs have before. Walk to the top of this hill where that entrance was, and now there's this gate which for whatever reason has been dismantled, and you can walk straight through, and our dogs have actually escaped through here not knowing that this gate was here. So I'm going to go back to the trail through this convenient opening. This chicken wire is very flexible. You can see dogs have probably climbed through here, damaged a lot of the fencing here. This is now also completely open. I don't remember seeing this before. You can see the caution tape. Again, nothing is really being done. This goes to the upper pathway, so we can go this way. I mean, it's a beautiful trail, don't get me wrong, but I've definitely seen a lot of dogs running around outside the fencing. You can see there's a giant hole in the bottom of this fence here. Oh, that dog just went through the fence. He's on the other side. Giant hole right here with a caution tape. Another hole here. Massive hole. I guess maybe because of this tree, but looks like this tree fell ages ago and nothing has been done to fix it. At least this part is on the inside of Sherwood. So if dogs get out into the forested part, you know, they're not really leaving the park, but wait till we get to the other part of the park. So there's more holes here. The gaps in these fences here, right here, giant hole right here, and this will actually take you into potentially people's backyards. A lot of big houses here with a lot of yards attached to the park. And it says no dogs allowed here, funny enough. But then just a few feet over here, giant hole, and stick a few dogs through that hole. More gates here, but this one looks pretty good. Like this part here looks really well spaced, very hard for dogs to get through, but ta-da, it's actually open, so dogs can easily sneak through. Yep, another giant hole right here. This fencing actually looks pretty good. You can see this chain link fence is pretty sturdy. Oh, there's some dogs out that way in the other side of the gate. Again, tough to control the dogs, obviously, when they're in nature and they're out and they're just exploring. But they really need to improve the fencing situation here. Look, the giant hole here. And this part is basically a non-fence here. Giant hole right next to it here. So our dogs actually got through those holes and walked on the other side of this platform. And walked on the other side of this platform out into this forested area. So you can see there's a dog over there out in the water, which is okay. And that's where our dogs were. They were actually trying to get back in from this stairwell, and our smaller dog managed to sneak through the gaps here. Our bigger dog could not, so he actually had to run across the outside here. Usually they're very good, they don't go too far ahead, but something must have spooked them and they just ran off. And so here, let's see, we're not too far from the Bayview exit. So just walking along here towards Bayview exit. Really not much in terms of fencing. There's a bit here on either side, but here again, this gate cracked wide open. Well, it's not chained, but it's blocked by this log. Can't even close it. This part is padlocked. I mean, this part makes sense, but that part opened. This part fell. And our dogs basically ran all the way out. And of course you see dogs here off leash. Our dogs ran presumably up this right path. All the way up here. And mind you, they're super fast. Like, the time it's taking me to walk this you know, they'd be hundreds of meters ahead. And you see why this would be a dog owner's worst nightmare if they get out, because you're now here, one of the busiest streets in Toronto, and you see the cars, while not going terribly fast, there's actually a lot of them. And this is not rush hour either. When I came up here to get Rosie and DiDi, they were on the other side of Bayview. God knows how they made it across, but they did. But when I tried to get them, DiDi ran across, Rosie stayed on the other side. DiDi, stupidly enough, tried to come back over, and he got hit somewhere in the middle of that median. He just bounced off a car and just kept on running. So again, not really any kind of signage warning about the open fences in Sherwood. And I get that dog owners need to maintain some kind of control over their dogs, but for such a large park, such a big space, it's almost impossible. And for certain breeds of dogs who are high energy hunting kind of dogs, really needing a lot of space and stimulation, that's really, really difficult. And with all the open fences, the wildlife, the gates that are open, it's basically inviting dogs to just run out. And there's nothing to really do.